Parliamentary elections are drawing to a close this weekend. Exit polls show sweeping gains for both Eurosceptic and far-right movements across the continent. Let's get up to speed with this. Peter Oliver's in Brussels for us. Peter, quite a shake-up then, looks likely, of the EU Parliament, yeah?
Well, it does look like we're headed for a new broom, essentially, in the European Parliament. A lot of these Eurosceptic, a lot of these people who have, a lot of these parties who have been fundamentally opposed to the way that the EU has been ran over the last 5 years, look like they will gain seats. They've won over the electorate, it does seem. Those numbers are coming into us right now as I'm talking to you. But we are set for this kind of change, a change towards people that want to see difference in the European Union, people that don't want to go with the status quo. They want to see new parties come in, new independents come in many countries. In Germany, we saw parties like Alternative for Deutschland, Alternative for Germany come in that want to try and put a pin into the financial situation that is ongoing. It seems like they will gain some seats, and they're not the only ones. But when those people gain these seats in the European Parliament, what exactly does it mean? I had a look at what exactly they get once they get elected. This is what it's all about. A seat in the European Parliament is the result of a long campaign, trying to get yourself noticed by the electorate. And it's not bad work if you can get it.
Being an MP is a truly wonderful job. I calculated with all the expenses they get paid, for example, that an average MEP will save up around €1 million to €1.5 million while living a lifestyle where they can drink champagne every single night, eat the best food, travel first class.
Sounds more Great Gatsby than Great Statesman.
With his house, his parties, his fancy clothes.
But the EU's own figures back up the high life image.
There is a very interesting figure on cocktail parties per year, which amounts to more than 319,000 euros per year on cocktail parties in Brussels that is spent. Another very interesting example is why does the EU have 44 ambassadors in the Caribbean?
So, the perks seem to be pretty good. But what are the working hours like?
They have a system at the European Parliament which is nicknamed the so-so system, which we say in English, sign on, sod off. Means all you have to do for the day is sign in for 5 minutes and then you get your 300 euros and then you can go and do whatever you want.
For those who do stick around, the parliamentary chamber can provide a nice relaxing environment for a little snooze, a chance to catch up on some reading, and for one, time to appreciate some artistic photography. Of course, this isn't the way every MEP operates. Some work tirelessly for their constituents, but the amount of money that is paid, which many European citizens would struggle to earn in a lifetime, is leaving some realising that these emperors aren't wearing any clothes.
They are living on a different planet than the people who are paying their salaries.
What did we have in mind? We wanted a single market. We wanted to create a highly competitive area, and we are far away from that.
Across Europe, polls have shown an increase in support for parties who've been opposed to the way the EU has been ran. If they return MEPs, then this next parliamentary session looks like it won't be a place for a bit of shut-eye. Peter Oliver, RT.
A lot more